Hey, happy Monday, everybody. It's Beth Knaus from That's a Spade, and I am here with your Monday Minute. Something for you to think about as you head through your week. And I was in a networking meeting last week, and two people actually were asking about, how do I decide who my ideal client is? I offer a service, and I have worked with men and women. I like them both. I've worked with entrepreneurs and small businesses. I like them both. And, she had a lot of similarities. She said, I know I really need to get clear on who my target audience is because I don't know who I'm speaking to. And this is such a key question because I too have a variety of clients. So the clients that I attract on my own to work with, my truly ideal clients, and the clients I work with sometimes when I work with the designer are two different pools of people. So for me, it's about how do I work with the designer and how do I jive with the designer? That actually becomes more of the forefront. So anyway, enough about me, but that's just an example. So here's the thing. This comes back to your content, right? How are you speaking to people? Are you speaking in a general, safe or timid way? Because if you are, then you're attracting general, safe, and timid clients. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's a pretty wide pool of people. And the wider the pool of people, the wider the pool of service providers and business people that they're picking from. So that means your competition is up, and it's less likely that you're going to get business, and it's probably not going to be the most inspiring work for you because it's not your target audience. So if you're not inspired by the work, if you're not really excited to be working with a specific client, this is one of the clues to tell you about what your ideal client is, because you're in the middle of working with someone who is not your ideal person, right? And sometimes we feel bad about that, but here's the deal. When you work with your truly ideal client, here's what happens. You are super pumped. Your energy is there. Your client knows it. Your client has the energy because they know you're the right service provider, right? You can tell by this bond that you make with your client, whether you're working with them just one time or whether you're on a project that takes weeks, or maybe it's a coaching situation that goes on for months. But you both can feel that energy that this is a super connection, right? So what does that produce? That produces the opportunity to make more money. It produces the opportunity to get much better testimonials, right? I mean, if you're working with somebody who's not necessarily your client, you're going to feel undervalued, underappreciated, and you're going to get a testimonial that says, oh, Joni was nice. She did good work for me, right? Instead of somebody that might go on and on gushing in specifics about all the really key things that you did for them, which are the same key things that are going to help you attract another client like that awesome client you just had, right? I build my business as an entrepreneur, as one person, a lot of the time on referrals, right? Word of mouth and referrals. So if I work with a client who I really had no business working with, then I'm going to get referred more clients similar to that client. And they might be somebody else's awesome ideal client, and they're missing out on that bond because I'm not being clear and direct in my content. So although it's a little bit scary to go out there and say, like for me, I want to work with confident people. Whether you're starting your business or you've been in your business for a while, you need to be clear on who you are and what you want to say, and not be concerned with the people who maybe don't like you. Because we don't want to attract the people who don't like you, because guess what? Chances are you're not in love with them either. I mean, let's be honest. And a lot of the times that's it too, right? Is that we don't want to be honest. We don't want to hurt people's feelings. And I'm not saying you should hurt people's feelings, but we do think that maybe we're going to by saying certain things. But if you instead worry about the people who you're going to light on fire with some really great stuff that you say or in the great work that you do for them, it doesn't really matter then about the people who aren't going to see your value, right? Because you're going to keep attracting these great clients over here, and they're going to refer more clients to you that are like them, right? So you're going to be swimming in a smaller pool, but it's going to be more concentrated with your people, right? I mean, think about your social engagement, the ways that people interact with you, right? If it's somebody who's really an ideal client of yours, they are going to have really great detailed comments on their social media for you, on your posts, and the same thing you with them, right? Again, your testimonials, how much you can make, you know, who you can really affect, right? At the end of the day, we want to offer something that's going to help somebody. It's going to improve their daily life, that's going to improve their reach in business. We want to see other people succeed. But to do that first, we have to want to see ourselves succeed by attracting the right people. So that's my thought for you today. So think about that. Who are you attracting with your content? What's the value in it? And are you calling in the people who are really going to be psyched to work with you, and you're going to be psyched to work with them? So love to chat further about this. If you are interested in that, you can drop me a message here in the comments, or you can direct message me, and I am happy to chat, you know, for 20 or 30 minutes, get to know you and see what kind of suggestions I can make for you. So I hope that you have a fabulous week.